An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So LSU's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Snagged out of the air.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Running inside. It's Dickey. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Throws it deep. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start on the ground with Durham. There he goes. Picks up the first down. The 50. The 30. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
The sure hands. It's Johnson. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I see how. That was my man.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Dickey. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Under fire. Release to the back. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. At the 35, he's got room. Out of space.
Get to the Baja, little dude. Get to the Baja, little dude. Get to the Baja.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up.
Get there.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Somebody blocked the human to the left.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
That's caught. It's Green. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Damn, baby, Odell, you hurt?
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. Look at the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Off play action. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Here's a give to Durham. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Oh, no way he floated it.
Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
No way he
They'll
floated
stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
Sam.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast.
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge...
he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball.
Good punch, see? Good punch, see?
Turnover.
They gotta give it to me. They gotta fuck with me, you know? They got to. They got to. I punched them out myself. Oh,
this coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Maybe some room here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Red Raiders have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, but how about these short yardage situations? Having a weapon like this, a quarterback that can run the football, he only needed a few. He knew that. Good patience, scrambles around, gets the first down, gets just enough.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Got it, looking for the first down. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
The fact that just at the end of the first quarter is fucking insane.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
Let's it go to the end zone.
Oh, he caught it? What kind of animation is that?
Fit it in the window for the score.
What kind of animation is that, you know?
Time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Good throw ball, huh? You gotta take our lick.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off play action on first down. Now rolling to the left. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. With the catch, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the end zone.
Oh, neither one. Come on, bro. Neither one of y'all.
Took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The give to Caden Durham. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Handoff, Caden Durham. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. In the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys.
fucking dot in the bucket, Sam. We got 2
Used
feet
all
in.
over the field now.
I mean, sure,
Find
got 2
those
feet in.
mismatches,
I
Paul.
wouldn't
Nice
like to
throw,
catch that.
nice catch.
Man, I remember a time
Gotta have
when
them 2
tight
feet
ends
in.
were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed just stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
All we need is one to go into the half. One stop to one to half.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's sticky. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Finds his man, it's Carter. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Johnson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Just drives in between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Harris. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game. We're here late in the second quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Tried the wrong nigga.
They're dealing with a second and long.
He's going to have to take him.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down and run. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quarterback may change this route. On third down, here's Durham. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
I kicked that bitch all the way left.
No
Bernard.
Good. After the miss, the lead is still
before it even left.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 10 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Bruins, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Looking to pass. It's Levin. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And wings it incomplete.
Oh, that shit.
change now on second and long.
We don't need no bullshit throws.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Tough to make a living as an offense converting on 3rd and 10, but they'll try it here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. He throws into the middle of the field. He's got it way down the field. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Levin. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
We'll take it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Durham. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they capitalize not
so that's not
only
pass
on
interference
the
the whole
pick,
way?
but the great return to give the offense
That's my
tremendous
fault for
field
throwing that
position.
dumbass shit.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Carter. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards out there.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Hammond. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer with...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to closed the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Here's a give to Durham. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Durham. There's some room. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down. And this offense is smelling the end zone. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Here comes the heat. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. He wants to change this route.
The wrong way, of course.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's got it on the run. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Hammond. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Quarterback moving. Unloads it left.
Oh, I didn't pick it.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll start on the ground with Durham. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Might be calling a hot route.
Come on.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
To throw, it's Levitt. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
The Tigers are rolling down the field. Handoff, Caden Durham. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's no good.
Bro, I'm stopping it. I can't stop it from the right side. I gotta stop it going.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it. And he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, second miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Forced out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting it because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run.
Oh, my shit lagged.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
No way.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards.
Look at this fucking game, man. Could have stopped.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Moves around to clear up the vision. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside. It's Dickey. Makes his man miss. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to run it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard.
And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for the 2-point try.
Good job getting your hands on.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
To the air, it's Levin. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the little nuances of playing quarterback. When to use a little bit of touch, when to rifle it in there. He tries to rifle it in there and just doesn't match up the timing with the wide receiver.
Unders.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads it downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
He's still coming back this way. This should be good.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Get there.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire.
Under.
Makes the catch. It's Carter. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Understanding the big...
They'll have a 1st down here. A week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. The run inside. It's Williams. Oh, he got loose. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive.
He's fucking move out the way. He's juking like that,
they
bro.
move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Delayed handoff. It's Berry. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
What did we just press?
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Second down coming up. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Levin. Spits it out to the back. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This quarterback part of their running game. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Touche. You went ball back with less than a minute. I'm fine with that.
The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So now on comes the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout.
Looked like he threw the ball. GG.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jersey they're wearing? Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
This shit's stupid as fuck. Ain't no way he threw
Texas
the ball
Tech has
all
it
the way
back, and the Red
across the
Raider
field.
offense on its way to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
You work all off season for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams